Hi everyone! I wanted to provide you a video introduction / overview for this week's assignment because it looks quite different than other weeks because there's just one assignment for the whole week. So I'm going to start by actually reading you this introduction page for the week. Welcome to week 5. Now it is time to do a deep dive into one career that you're considering for your future. So in weeks leading up to this, you were doing aptitudes and interests in YouScience and then looking at career clusters last week and trying to narrow down which careers you might want to research further. All of the tasks for this week are rolled into one assignment, and they are all focused on just one of your career choices, which are located in your saved careers portion of your YouScience account. We'll research your second career choice next week, so you don't have to worry about that quite yet. Here's a list of things that you'll be researching for your first career choice this week. Basic research, things like salary, educational investment, which means how many years of school will you need after high school, projected job openings, like is there a good chance you'll get a job in this field, the core tasks you'd be doing, etc. Aptitude and interest fit. You'll compare your aptitudes and interests to their career choice. Next, you'll determine which areas of this career are a good fit for you and which ones are a weaker fit. Goal alignment. You will think about your personal goals, your professional goals, and you'll compare the requirements for this career to your goals. Do your goals actually align with this career? Or said in a better way, does this career align with your goals? Finally, you'll look at things for the future. You'll consider how this job, this career may change in the future. Okay, now the assignment itself. You are doing step 1 right now, which is to watch the video overview. Let me actually back up and say, why did I make this one giant assignment? I did so because I was thinking about you after this class. So you're going to research one career in depth. Let's fast forward 3 years from now, and you're still trying to figure out like which career path is just right for you. Are you going to want to open 5 different documents to see your research on a career, or are you going to want it all in one place? I think you're going to want it all in one place in the future, so I'm having you do the work all in one place now. I recognize that it makes it seem a little bit more overwhelming that it's one giant document, but I think you're going to make it through it. So just stick with me. Okay, step 2, if you haven't been able to narrow down your career results, watch this other video. I discovered that Jennifer Breedlove, our OFS admin, made a video similar to the one I made last week, but I think hers is better. She does a really good job of walking you through all the filters on the left side here to go from having like 600 results at first down to something manageable, 20 or 10 or something much smaller to help you pick which ones to take the time to research deeply. She shows you more things than I did in my video, so it's definitely worth the watch if you still have too many career results to manage. Okay, lastly, you're going to break this assignment into chunks and do it a little at a time. So let me show you how you would do that. This is the Google Doc that you're going to open, and it's going to be view only, and you're going to make a copy. I want you to be able to utilize this table of contents here. If it's not showing up when you open this document, if this column is blank, all you have to do is click this, show tabs and outlines, and it will appear. So I would like to suggest that you do one part at a time. And I've color-coded the parts. So part 1, basic information, is in green, and all the questions, this question bank is in green as well. You'll be plopping your answers into the space right next to each question, like this. Part 2, career and aptitude fit, is in purple. There's a bit more directions with screenshots of what you're looking for in YouScience. And then the question and answer bank matches in purple. Part 3, goal alignment, in yellow. And part 4, implications for the future. This one is slightly different. There's only one space for you to answer, but I'm asking you to write several sentences. So you're going to think about these questions and respond to at least some of the questions listed, because for different careers may unfold into the future differently. So think about which of these questions seems the most relevant for the career you are researching this week. Okay, the last thing in this assignment is to remember to organize this in your Google Drive folder. So you have done all this research, you've uploaded it here into Canvas, you've uploaded this Google Doc into Canvas for credit for this assignment, and then make sure it goes into your YouScience folder that you made a couple weeks ago. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. Make sure it gets in there so that later on you have everything organized and at your fingertips. Okay, so my last words about this are, this is where it gets so good. This is where you are taking all of this information from not just your aptitudes, like how you're wired and what you're talented at, and not just your interests, but you're looking into these careers very deeply. You're getting to really think about in what ways are they a match for you, in what ways are they not. Probably some things, some information in there that you have had no idea about these careers. So while this assignment does go on for several pages, it's worth it. It should really help you to get clearer on what it would be like if you chose this career, what it would be like in many ways, not just how much money are you going to earn, how much school do you have to do, but which parts of this career are going to come naturally to you, which parts are going to be difficult, how well is it aligned to your goals and what you want for your life. So do the work, think about it deeply, do your best, and it will be worth it for you. All right, if you need anything, you know how to reach me. I'm always happy to connect with you in office hours or over email. I want this to go really well for you. All right, have a good week.